Ooh la la. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Want to take a moment to show you Sabrina's Rivendell Betty Foy. This is a kind of a special Betty Foy. Sabrina had always wanted one of these, so it's kind of a bike of a lifetime. But by the time we were ready to get one for her, they had stopped making the Betty Foys, or so we thought. Sabrina and I had gone up to Rivendell once to just check it out, travel to the homeland, I guess, see what's going on up there in the old Bay Area. And as we were getting our PBHs measured, as one does when you're at Rivendell, I was able to ride a Hunkapillar, and I forget what bike Sabrina was riding, but I think it might have been a Cheviot. Well, the thing is that the Cheviot was the same bike, or is the same bike as the Betty Foy. So the good people of Rivendell told us that, well, Cheviot's pretty much the same thing. We still have the decals. We can have it repainted and the decals applied. And Bob's your uncle, Fran's your aunt. You got yourself an instant Betty Foy, even though they were no longer in the catalog. So check me if I'm wrong, but I think Betty Foys were made at Waterford. This bike came from Taiwan, originally as a Cheviot, and was stripped down, repainted, proper colors, proper decals added. And so I don't know. We'll have to let the good people of Rivendell weigh in, but I think this might be a one-off or a very few-off special Betty Foy. Kind of a dream bike for her, like I said. Built it up in just a classic style, basket on the front, Shimano Alfine, I believe, dyno hub with a Sun Edilux, because Natch, you always want a Sun. And just a simple build, simple Riv build, nothing crazy, nothing over the top. Nitto quill stem, single bottle cage, cool rack. It's got this cool strap. I forget who makes these, but they're really cool. Bought by Riv. This is a Nitto Campi rack, which is perfect for this bike. Now, I believe the difference of this and the Platypus is that, or maybe the Clem, is that this is a side pull brake bike, so it is limited in its tire clearance. And after this bike, they went to, I don't know, some sort of V-brake or cantilever bike. I don't know. I can't keep up with it, to be honest. But so this bike is kind of limited in tire size. See, there's 650B tires, Continental 2-inch rubbers. I don't know, all in all, it's a pretty great bike. Sabrina's been very happy with it, and it's something special because it was kind of a forever bike that we weren't sure ooh la la, at the time if we'd be able to get one, and we were pleasantly surprised and humbled by the people of Rivendell that helped us out in telling us that it was a possibility. And so we ended up getting one, and now she's had her dream bike in her in the garage for a few years now. So yeah, that's the Betty Foy. Every time I look at this bike, it makes me want a Rivendell, which I've never owned a Rivendell myself. So it's a beautiful bike. I love looking at it, love seeing it riding down the road, but I'd also love just looking at it on a wall. I think it's a piece of art. I think this is just a beautiful bike. So just a short video about Sabrina's Betty Foy. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you like and subscribe. Tell all your friends, tell your Riv friends about this bike, and correct me on the details. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I got most of them straight except for the tires. Couldn't remember what the hell those were. Turns out they're just tires and they roll fine. That's all you need to know. So yeah, so like, subscribe, and tune in for the next one. All right, thanks. See you down the road.